Good evening, I'm Faye Barker. This is ITV News London. The union representing some Deliveroo drivers in London is organising a strike over pay and conditions. The action will take place on April the 7th, the same day the meal delivery service floats on the stock market here. Anna Geary reports.
Ian has been a courier for Deliveroo in London for 3 years. But in that time, he's found it's become harder to make ends meet. He's one of hundreds taking part in a strike next month, organised by the union.
I'm basically averaging about £300 to £400 a week, but that's like before any expenses.
Expenses Ian incurs include the cost of his insurance, tax and MOT. So he wants a minimum wage introduced, as at the moment couriers like him are paid per delivery, meaning in quiet periods they may not make anything. His calls follow an investigation by ITV News. Together with the Bureau of Investigative Journalism and the Mirror, thousands of invoices were analysed from more than 300 of the 50,000 riders. 41% earned less than £8.72 per hour, the minimum wage for anyone 25 or older. And 10% took home less than £6.45 per hour, the lowest legal minimum wage for an adult. But a spokesperson for Deliveroo says for their 50,000 self-employed riders in the UK, our way of working is designed around what matters to them most: flexibility. Riders earn £13 an hour on average at our busiest times. All eyes will be on the company next month as it prepares for an £8 billion London stock market debut. Meanwhile, those like Ian will strike the same day as they rally for more financial support. Anna Geary, ITV News.
The Metropolitan Police are appealing for help to find a prisoner who was mistakenly released from Wormwood Scrubs in West London. 24-year-old William Fernandez was on remand awaiting trial for sexual assault by touching, indecent exposure and possession of a Class B drug. Prison staff alerted police of his release on Wednesday. Well, that night, it's believed Mr Fernandez travelled by underground from East Acton station and was last spotted on CCTV walking north along Willesden High Street. The parents of a missing teenager from Ladbroke Grove have made an emotional appeal for him to come home. Richard Okoroge was last seen on Monday when his mother thought he was going to visit a neighbour. The 19-year-old had been shielding during lockdown due to sickle cell disease and over the last year has only left home to go to hospital for blood transfusions. His parents are desperate to find him, especially as he needs medical treatment.
He's on an antibiotic twice a day. He takes it morning and evening, and he's also on blood exchange every month. Yeah. And he really needs it. And if he doesn't take it, it can lead to other health implications.
The fact that we've not seen him for the past 5 to 6, 7 days is very, very torturing. So, what can I say? Just been praying. We want him back home really good.
It is very painful because he's the only child that we have. And we give him all we can, all our love. He's a very happy child. And we both miss him terribly.
Very much.
We want him home.
Please.
Heathrow Airport is said to have put forward plans to the government of a 4-tier traffic light system to help kickstart foreign travel this summer. According to The Telegraph, Heathrow's proposals would maintain the red list of countries from which travel is banned, but an amber alert would be introduced for countries where a coronavirus variant of concern has been identified, with travellers facing a shorter 3-day quarantine if they have a negative test. A further yellow list of countries would require tests only, while green countries would be free from restrictions. Let's check out the weather now. Here's Amanda.
Great Western Railway sponsors the ITV London Weekend Weather. Hello again. So you may have been hearing we are expecting some much warmer temperatures as we go into the new week, although it's not going to last too long. In fact, by the time we get to the Easter weekend, it is going to be feeling much colder for many, but let's not worry about that for now. In the meantime, let's see what's happening over the next couple of days. And you can see we've got low pressure to the north of us that's continuing to drive in rain across northern parts of the UK, but we'll be under the influence of this area of high pressure. It's going to keep us fine and dry, drawing a lot of sunshine and bringing up this very warm air too. So on Tuesday, some of us are looking at highs up to around 23 degrees. In the meantime, for the rest of tonight, we've got a mix of cloud and clear skies, maybe a few bits of mist around too, and we're holding on to that breeze, which means it's going to stay fairly mild. So tomorrow morning, a blustery start to the day first thing. Quite grey for some, but the signs are for it to improve. So that cloud will break up, plenty of sunshine developing, and for most of us throughout the afternoon, it's a glorious looking picture and feeling warm too. Highs there of 18 degrees. And as I mentioned earlier, turning even warmer on Tuesday.
Great Western Railway sponsors the ITV London weekend weather.
Let's look forward to those sunny days ahead. Now, that's it from us for now. We'll be back tomorrow morning with updates in Good Morning Britain. Until then, bye-bye.